Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to MaxCubeGaming News, guys. And this week I have two news articles to talk about what's happening in the gaming industry, and a lot is happening when it comes to video game adaptations, either into an animated or into a full action, live action movie, you guys. So, with that being said, let's begin. Also, don't forget to drop a like, share, comment below your thoughts, and subscribe as we're on our way to 500 subscribers in the custom made Elite Trainer Box giveaway for one lucky subscriber. So, thanks again, everyone who has contributed. Also, Discord is going up, guys. My Discord numbers, Discord community is growing. So, if you want to join that, I'll leave it in the link in this video, you guys. So, let's begin, you guys. First, buy engage.com, you guys. And that's the third time I said you guys. A
You guys!
Gear of War's live action movie and animated series are coming to Netflix. Gears of War is Microsoft's, I guess, Halo's brother, right next to BioShock, and other solo crackdowns. Another one, solo Microsoft exclusives. And Gears of War has been very successful over the years, having over 6 games with a phenomenal story. Having it become a live action would be very interesting, very gory, and I would love to see it. Hopefully it be written really well, like with stories like Arcane and Castlevania. But if it's gonna go live action, there's always a chance of it going faulty. But let me know, did you ever get into Gears of War? And if so, who's your favorite character? And let's continue with the article. So, Netflix is growing, you guys. As reported over here in the article, Netflix growing stable of video game adaptations now includes one of Xbox Bexnell's franchises. The streaming service is teaming with the series developers, The Correlation, to produce a live-action Gears of War movie. There are no details for the cast, plot, or release date, but Netflix is teasing an adult animated show and possibly more stories, you guys. Now, if you guys don't know about the origin of Gears of War, it's based off an invasion of the Subterranean world called the Locusts. This tribe underneath the world of Gears of War versus right in the goal of destroying all humanity and taking over the world. And then you have a team within defending the Earth called the Gears. Mostly, we are introduced to one of its leaders, Marcus Phoenix, which is one of my favorite gaming characters, just by demeanor, design, attitude, pretty cool. So I would love to see how they develop that. Also, his son JD, which is in the further sequels, and how that develops the entire story itself. Locust Queen, the fight between within the humans and the locusts themselves. So it's very interesting. For a live action movie, it's gonna be quite difficult to fit in key story elements because it goes from pretty much the first 3 games. There's a lot of huge moments, a lot of tear quenching moments that occur, a lot of huge impactful moments that fans alike would like to see be treated with respect. So the article continues on saying, Gears of War, this is by Netflix on Twitter. Gears of War was released 16 years ago today. This was 2 days ago, Monday. Netflix has partnered with Collation to adapt the Gears of War video game saga into a live action film, followed by an adult animated series with potential for four more follow-up stories. I don't know how much they're gonna be able to go with that. But once again, I am excited. As long as they do the same format that they did with Arcane, with Castlevania, I'm all for it. So once again, in the comments below, let me know your favorite character, and let's continue. Continuing with Netflix, you guys, and this time in their gaming development in a gaming department, Spy Fox, creators of or developers of Cozy Games, have now joined Netflix, guys. This marks the sixth in-house studio to join Netflix, and Netflix is stating that they want to become another platform like Stadia, but more stable, more of the type of flavor of getting on-demand games within a platform itself, rather than honing an actual console. So it's very interesting. Um, don't know much about Foxy Games, Foxy Spy Fox of games themselves or studios as a whole. What they are, they're an independent studio. They have original games, unique approach to game development, and success with titles as Triple Town, Alpha Bear, Cozy Grove. So those are a few to name. And now they're gonna be partnering up with Netflix, and that's pretty interesting because, like I said, Netflix is trying to get into the gaming industry. And this is a quote as followed: "When David and I founded as the owners of Spy Fox 12 years ago, our goal was to create a place creative, where kind and creative people make beautiful, original games in support of an environment that brought happiness to people who played them." This is by Dennis Cook, co-founder of Spy Fox. After many heartfelt conversations, we are excited about joining Netflix as an in-house game studio and build amazing games together. So it's quite interesting. It makes it the sixth in-house game studio that is going to join Netflix. Um, who knows what else is going to be coming up the timeline when it comes to what Netflix is going to do moving forward. And if they're going to succeed, honestly, I feel like they should look at the Stadia situation, learn from it, and try to avoid it. And creating new content is the way to go, especially when it comes to indie developers. You can start it from there and make it grow, and then focus on AAA titles, and then see what happens with Netflix. It's a very, very difficult situation to get to the gaming industry and become a platform. Now, becoming a studio might be something that could be a better idea for Netflix, creating their own games, platforming it on the actual service themselves, but still providing it to third-party sources, other competitors like Sony, Microsoft, Steam, uh, Epic Games, other platforms to see, to profit more, and then from there branch into their own particular console. But that's just me. I don't get paid the big bucks. Next, a follow-up story. This one's quite interesting because this one's pretty much a fan favorite. This is pretty much an individual who's beloved by the world themselves, and it's John Wick. So this is by The Verge. John Wick could become a AAA game. Now, this has been going around since, I guess, the second or third film. Rumors of people wanting a AAA game for John Wick, but Lionsgate CEO stated that they were never in the mindset of creating such game. As reported here in the article about The Verge, once again, while Lionsgate CEO stated nothing is in current development, a blockbuster John Wick game could be possible in the future. I am quite excited because John Wick is definitely having the potential to become a AAA game. I honestly feel like the story does fit in really well to the concept of a shoot 'em up shooter, of something like Hitman, something like Watch Dogs, and it could quite be a way to branch off from movies into the gaming industry for a title like John Wick and expand the horizon of the stories. But what are your thoughts about this? You know, I addressed in the studio in the article, the universe of John Wick's films is already full of opportunity as a AAA game to capitalize on. Um, while it's full of awesome action sequences, bookended by what I can describe as gun porn, the movie are already teeming with secret societies, bounty delivery via telegraphic phones, bullet smudge enemies, and dozing duns of Lance Riddick. Um, it is pretty much a shoot 'em up shooter, action adventure story, revenge, you know? And I would love to see how it could develop into something great if it does become a actual gaming title. And if so, which big AAA developer would you want to be involved in this game? And should it be for all consoles? Let me know in the comments below. And that is it for the first video of this week's gaming news, you guys. You got one more coming in, a sneak peek. It has to do with Overwatch. So if you guys know, you know. But if you don't, please come through and check it out. And as you can see, I'm doing this early. It is bright out. Usually it's dark out. I got the red going on. But I'm taking advantage of the time frame that I've got. With that being said, I do appreciate everybody who stops by. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch, guys. I do stream almost every single day except for weekends as of now. Playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which has been a complete surprise and delight. And then next week we have Scarlet and Violet, which I'll also be streaming. Check me out. Check all the updates on Instagram, MaxCube_gaming to see which version I'm going to be playing. So once again, I appreciate everyone who stops by. Like, share, subscribe. Hit all of them. Hit the subscribe button, the bell button, whatever button you want to hit in to get my content to you, because I know you enjoy it. And I'll see you guys on the other side. Cheers.